Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having a soda, and tonight I'll be reviewing The Trunk by Ryeo-Ryeong. This is a book I received as an ARC through NetGalley, but of course I'm giving my honest opinion. The publisher is HTP, Harlequin Trade Publishing, of which I am on their influencer team. I receive no financial compensation. It only means I am auto-approved for any book of theirs that I apply for on NetGalley. Now, like I said, I'm going to give my honest opinion. These are the tropes, and these are the content warnings. There are no content warnings listed in the book. These are just things I noticed to make you aware of if you choose to read this book, what you'll come across. Now, my rating for this book is a 3. So what's this book about? So this book is about No Inji, who is a 30-something working as a field wife for an organization that deals in contract marriages for its wealthiest clients. This is a secret division of a larger matchmaking company that is very popular and very protective of its image. As a field wife, she is expected to meet the same expectations and requirements as any wife during any marriage. It just means there's a contracted end date, unlike most other marriages. Now, all of this is to give their clients the benefits of a marriage, all tailored to their needs without the messiness that you can get with a standard marriage. Now, she's been married 5 times before and has never really been in love, but that's a good thing for a field wife. That is until one of her previous husbands requests a remarriage, and she agrees because why not? She knows him, has no objections, and one husband is just as good as any other. But something different is going on this time, not just with her husband, but also her as well, as unexpected baggage is coming from both of them that is affecting their marriage and is at risk of affecting the company at large. And the company will do anything to protect its clients, but more importantly, its image. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this 3 stars. I definitely think the concept for this book was a cool one. And as I was reading it, I definitely picked up on the social commentary as it pertained to the changing viewpoints on marriage, women, and sex, especially between the generations. But I don't think this is quite being marketed correctly. This is marketed as a satirical feminist thriller, and for me, I definitely got the feminist vibes, but it didn't quite meet the thriller vibes for me. I think this would be a book that is better to be focused on the social commentary aspect than I would the thriller aspect. Now, one of the reasons I didn't find this book to be thrilling is that it is 85 to 90% internal musings by the female main character, Inji. There is actually very little dialogue, and any dialogue that there is very basic conversation. It doesn't get me really invested in her and the characters and what's going on in the scenes to build up to a thriller. Now, I think that is perfect for the social commentary I think the author is trying to make, but it doesn't exactly make for a thrilling novel. Now, I will say one of the reasons I stuck with and finished this book was that there was the promise of a dark underbelly as it pertains to her company and the consequences you face if you cross them. Now, there are definitely moments where you catch glimpses of this, but for me, they just were not that impactful outside of the ending. And the ending does live on a cliffhanger, which leads me to believe there are future books, and maybe those will fall more into the thriller aspect. But for me, this book just didn't get there. Now, reading is subjective, and this just might not have been the book for me, but if it sounds like something you're interested in, I strongly encourage you to give it a try for yourself. It could be your next 5-star read, and I love that for you. It will be available November 19th, so give it a try. I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.